Hi, everybody. Harland Williams. You see them on The Tonight Show, Conan, Letterman, Half Baked. What films? This resume, Dumber and Dumber. There's Something About Mary. The classic Half Baked. You filmed a stand-up in the desert.
Yeah, man.
What was that all about?
Well, I've done about 900 stand-up comedy specials, and if you look at the history of comedy specials, dating right back to the early guys, they've all been done in front of a velvet curtain,
Right.
in a theater, on a stage, cut to the comedian, cut to the audience, and they're great. They're awesome, but I just got tired of that format. So when I got approached to do a new special, I was like, I don't want to do it in a theater. I've been there, done that. So I said, here's what I want to do, guys. I want to go out into the middle of the desert, stand on a giant hill, nothing around me for as far as the eye can see, no audience, just me and a microphone talking to the world. And so the special's called Harland Williams, A Force of Nature, and it was great. I had the best time. Visually, if you don't like my comedy, you'll love the scenery. The scenery, man, because it was a blast, man.
I haven't seen it, obviously. Yeah. But you guys speed off the audience, the laughter.
Yeah.
So what kept you motivated? What kept you going?
You know what? I could hear. I've been doing my stand-up for a long time, and I worked up a new routine just for this. It's kind of a nature-themed kind of special about people and humanity, and so I worked it out in clubs, and I could hear kind of the laughter in my head.
Yeah.
And I also got to bounce off of, there was some crows going by. There was a giant tortoise that's literally walking around during my set. Oh, this is for real. If you watch the special, a wild dog.
Is it still available?
Oh yeah, it's still available on Amazon or at harlandwilliams.com. But at one point, a wild dog walks right through the middle of my set, and I start talking to the dog. I had some guys on giant hang gliders buzz the hill. I mean, it's really fun and different. So it worked out exactly for the reasons I did it, for something different for me as an artist, but also for the comedy fans to have something different to kind of experience.
Now, tonight you can catch Harland in front of a live audience. You won't be playing out in the desert.
Yeah.
We got the Virginia Beach Comedy
You never
Club.
know, I might bolt. I just might bolt, man.
At 8 and 8:30, and again Saturday, 2 shows, 7 and 9:30, and one show, 7 a.m. Sunday. 213-5555 for reservations, 213-5555. And of course, you can go online at thevirginiafunnybone.com. You ever done the celebrity roast thing?
I haven't done the celebrity roast thing, no, but I did do a celebrity grilled cheese once, and that was just as good. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about where you bust on.
No, I haven't done that. I'll be honest, I haven't done it because they seem a little mean-spirited.
Well, that's what makes it fun.
That's what makes it fun, but back in the old days when Johnny Carson did them and stuff,
Dean Martin,
they were fun, but they took jabs at the celebrities. But the ones they do now are just they're a bit too vicious for my blood.
Okay, yeah.
And also back in the day, all those celebrities knew each other, right? Like Dean Martin knew Johnny Carson, knew Foster Brooks, knew Don Rickles, knew Jimmy Stewart. Nowadays, you get guys up there that are talking about the celebrity and they've never met them in their life. So it's kind of like there's a disconnect for me. If I'm going to roast someone, I feel like I should know them, I should have worked with them, maybe I'm just a sourpuss. Screw you, roasts.
You mentioned a lot of great names, iconic comedians. Who was your favorite?
Oh man.
Who did you study? Who did you...
You know what, I was more like a comedic actor guy, and I grew up in Canada, and my guys were the guys from Second City, John Candy, Joe Flaherty, Rick Moranis, Martin Short, Andrea Martin, Catherine O'Hara, these kind of comedic actors, I just love these guys.
I'm surprised you didn't mention Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah, Jim's amazing, man. I love Jim. Jim gave me my start. Jim was responsible for getting me my audition for Dumb and Dumber and helping me get into Dumb and Dumber. So, Jim, love you, man, of course.
He just forgot you, Jim. I brought him up. I brought your name. I challenged your name.
Wait, Jim who? What? Who? What?
Harland Williams tonight at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone. 2 shows, 8 and 8:30, Saturday 7 and 9:30.
I was gonna buy you lunch. I was gonna buy you a roast.
One show Sunday night at 7 a.m. 213-5555. Go online at virginiabeachfunnybone.com to purchase your tickets online. So what's bothering? Is anything bugging you these days? Are you watching politics, the news? What's going on in the world that?
You know what's bugging me is it's like small little countries like giving us the sass. Like, you know, we're the superpower of the world, and we got like pesky little countries like North Korea. Like apparently I was reading an article where North Korea actually has like a guided nuclear missile aimed at the United States of America. And I'm like, you're North Korea. Are we supposed to be scared by a rogue country being run by a full-grown Asian Cabbage Patch Kid? I'm sorry, dude. Like, what's that guy's name? Is it Kim Jong-un?
Yeah.
It sounds like somebody kicked him between the legs. It's like, hello, I'm Kim Jong-un. It's like, no. I mean, if Russia's like knocking at our door, that's one thing. But, you know, these little pipsqueak countries, go shopping and buy some dental floss, whatever that means.
What's next for you? Any film roles?
What's next for me is I'm working on a podcast. I got a great podcast that I'm doing called The Harland Highway, which is something a lot of comedians are doing now, and it's kind of like my own radio show where I get to expand on comedic topics. Like, you know, when you do stand-up, let's say you want to do a thing like on cats. It's like, you have to do a joke.
Right.
But if I'm doing a podcast and I want to talk about cats, I can just talk about cats for an hour. And just kind of, it doesn't have to be so jokey. It can just be like a theme. So I've got a podcast called The Harland Highway. I do it Mondays and Thursdays. You can get it at harlandwilliams.com or on iTunes. And so that's been really fun and fulfilling for me. It's really neat to expand the comedy doing that.
Harland Williams, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Carrey's best friend.
Thank you very much.
Virginia Beach Funny Bone tonight, 8 and 10:30. Saturday 7 to 9:30. And again, one show Sunday night at 7 p.m. 213-5555 for reservations. 213-555. Did I put enough fives? 213-5555.
I feel like a contestant on American Idol.
And go online at virginiabeachfunnybone.com.
Hey, you want to go get a Frosty?
Let's do it.
Big or small?
Small things.
I'll take a big.